Man, what's going on YouTube, man? I'm fresh from the gym, man. Just got a good workout, man. It's hot and it looks sweaty, boy, because I was in there getting that paper. And it was chest day today, man. But I'm on here today because I haven't spoke on this in a minute. But I had to kind of dip back in to speak on this Puff Daddy, P. Diddy trial and see what's going on. Because I haven't heard nothing lately on what's going on. I've been seeing them putting the same woman up there, and they said the woman name is Jane, but we know who baby mama that is. That's the man. He's named after Cohen. Y'all know what his name is, you know what I'm saying? But you know that's his baby mama that Puff Daddy was messing with, because in the midst of them messing around with each other, Puff, you know, 50 Cent was saying something about it. He was posting a picture of him and his son looking at him like, she with that guy, you know what I'm saying? He was making fun of it. You know how 50 Cent is. Everybody saying, oh, that's why 50 Cent don't like Puff Daddy. That's why he's in his feelings. 50 Cent, man, 50 Cent disowned his own son, man. If y'all really thinking he in his feelings behind the baby mama, y'all really tripping. He just gonna use that to his advantage to get his son back from that woman. Because he started putting it out there saying, my little sex slave. And he gonna try to do it to get his son back. We know what 50 Cent said. He a smart, tactical guy, and he gonna use that to his advantage. But that ain't what I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on the Puff Daddy trial, P. Diddy trial. It's not making no sense. It sounds like a bunch of scorned women, a bunch of scorned workers, a bunch of scored employees that didn't get what they want, and then it coming back around trying to hit him with a lawsuit, trying to sue him. And it seemed like a lot of the women are scorned women. I think when he put Young Miami out there on the big screen, I think all these women felt a way about it because they didn't get the opportunity. And then Cassie came out, which I said before, if it's charged with domestic violence or any kind of violence or any kind of assault on Cassie, I'm all for it. But it's past the statute of limitations. She didn't go tell the police about it, so we not talking about that. We talking about all this extra racketeering, all this RICO charges, all this sex trafficking. They need to get that out there. Because if they going to charge Puff Daddy for sex trafficking, they going to have to charge Cassie for it. Because a lot of the people that they was getting to have the freak offs, she was booking them, she was calling them, she was setting up the appointment, and she was saying at certain times she was enjoying it. So if you're going to hit him with that, you need to hit her with that, and you need to hit a lot of the other ladies with that, because they was all doing that. But I was thinking sex trafficking was another kind of, I would take it another direction. I always thought that was like a pimp getting a prostitute, putting them out there on the strip and making them work and then taking their money. I didn't know sex trafficking just because you're moving somebody from state to state and you're not bringing them from state to state, like making them do anything against their will. That's just like you fly a female out and y'all end up doing some freaky thing. You send her back with a little change, you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that because there's a lot of people that do that if you want to bring that up. And what was Hugh Hefner doing the whole time? Hugh Hefner was flying women from different states, all young ages, bringing them in his house, doing freak offs. And they say the Playboy Mansion was a big thing until now. We didn't say nothing about Hugh Hefner the whole time. All these women he was bringing, all these young playgirls he was bringing to the house, and he was doing this thing with them. He was marrying a lot of them. He was having threesomes with them. He was going crazy with a lot of these women, inviting a lot of these celebrities over his crib to the Playboy Mansion, and they were doing all these wild things. And then you want to charge Puff Daddy because he was having the freak offs. All right, but he say it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird, though. Now you want to try to get this guy and say he was doing anything illegal. Like even with the Molotov cocktail, you say he threw in Kid Cudi car. When Kid Cudi asked him about it, Puff Daddy say, what you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. You have no evidence. I ain't seen no evidence. Y'all raided this man's house. Y'all went inside this dude safes. You went in, you got all these safes. We ain't seen no good evidence. I ain't seen nothing. I just seen a bunch of scarred women that mad that they ain't sitting on that pedestal. Like Cassie said when she was for the lead Puff Daddy, they say, well, she said out her own mouth, well, Beyonce already got Jay-Z. Like she's saying, I'm stepping down to mess with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And then she ended up messing with Kid Cudi, 2-time and Puff Daddy. He was even shocked when he found out that they was both getting 2-time. So y'all making her sit up like she's this innocent saint, like she the Virgin Mary sitting up on the stand when she know when we know what she coming for. She coming for a check. You know what I'm saying? She was sitting over there with her mama in her mama crib with her husband. And then she got these kids coming, and now she need a check. And she waited for the right time to bite. You know, she had that evidence on Puff all this time, and she was waiting for the right time to bite. And you got to look at something. Look at all that enjoyment she went through. And she get to go on with her life with 20 million and then another 10 million from the hotel. Which that 10 million from the hotel, if she got her butt kicked and they hit that tape, she need that 10 million right there. Because they was liable for that, for not getting that tape, taking it to the police. And if Puff Daddy went to jail, he could have put him under the jail for assaulting that woman. I would have been down with it. But that's not what he's getting charged for. He's getting charged for something else. And they trying to build a case on this guy. And the case not even making no sense. I'm so lost. I want the case just to be over so I can finally realize what's going on. Because am I missing something? I ain't getting nothing what they talking about. A lot of these people sitting up there testifying, it sounds like a lot of scorned females and a lot of ex-employees that didn't get what they want. When he stopped paying this or fired them or something, then they got a problem. A lot of these text messages, even on Cassie end, make her look a little weird. A lot of these text messages on his psychiatrist make her look weird because she was leaving a lot of texts and a lot of tweets saying how much she loved Puff and all this. And you telling me this dude was assaulting you and doing this to you and taking advantage of you, and that's the message you gonna send to the guy? Like even on Cassie's, even I talked about this before. Even on her end, how are you still text messaging this guy and after all that's going on? You know what I'm saying? You still cool with this guy? Like, how you been sexually assaulted by this guy and you still got cool with this guy? And I see a lot of people a lot of times use this little fallback thing. Oh, she might got Stockholm syndrome, where you can be so used to the abuse and all that you think you did something wrong. Like, you feel like you're wrong for you getting abused. I believe it can happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that, but I believe a lot of times these people are using that to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? And using a lot of that Stockholm syndrome because they trying to get a check. I don't want to see nobody sitting up here trying to sue. I want everybody to file criminal charges against this guy. If he did something to you, if he took advantage to you or of you, you need to file charges. I don't want you see you later on trying to come with no check. I don't want to see you coming for no check, because that seems like you ain't about that. You just trying to get paid. If this man did all this criminal activity y'all say this guy was doing, he need to be in jail. But now y'all can't wait 15, 20 years later and then try to send the man to jail. Because you see young M.A. got her, not young M.A., Young Miami got her own show. She out here popping, and he putting her on that big screen. And all your women sitting over here looking real jealous. Because none of y'all wasn't saying all this when y'all was getting this money out this guy. And you know, I'm down with, if you do anything to somebody and you do any kind of sexual assault, you do any kind of domestic violence, you do anything to anybody, you deserve to be in jail. But we got to get out this phase of coming back 15 or 20 years later. If it happened, go tell. Go say something. Go tell the police. If you don't go tell the police, well, leave it alone, because it wasn't that big to you for you to go tell anybody. He ain't that powerful. Go tell the feds. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you telling your brother and he going to do something to him. You going to tell the police. I hate this Stockholm syndrome. She just going through something. I ain't trying to hear none of that. If somebody do something to you, go to the police. It's just a lifestyle that this dude was giving y'all, and y'all was enjoying it. Y'all was along with the ride. You know what I'm saying? And y'all was enjoying while it was happening. And when y'all couldn't get a piece of the pie no more, y'all try to come with the lawsuit. That's what it seems like to me. I've been lost on the Diddy trial lately. I feel like they don't really got no case. I don't even know what I'm watching lately. I don't even know what they talking about. I think they need to go and get all these shenanigans over. Stop bringing these people up here telling and talking, because they all seem like these scorned people that didn't get their way. Now they want to sue. And that's how I feel about it. If you can't really prove no case on this guy, man, let this guy go, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all just trying to send this man to prison. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, with the evidence I seen, that y'all ain't proved nothing to me. Y'all just been having a lot of, Puff Daddy was having a lot of freak outs. He was just messing around with different women. He was doing what a person do when he has power. When you have power, when you have money, when you can change the atmosphere, when you can change the environment, you can fly to where it's not raining. You can do whatever you want to do, because you got $1 billion sitting in your bank account. You can move how you move. And a guy with power, you know what I'm saying, gonna do what he do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna move like that. You're gonna be able to get women you wouldn't be able to get if you didn't have money. When you got power, you're gonna be able to get women and do things you wouldn't been able to do. Long as it's legal, I'm cool with it. If it's illegal, you need to be in jail. But stop acting like a lot of these people wasn't starstruck because it was Puff Daddy and he got a whole lot of money. Man, we gotta stop playing stupid and we gotta be honest. Is Puff Daddy a pervert? He seemed like a pervert to me. He seemed like a freaky guy. And some of the stuff he do, no man should be trying to do any of that. But do I think he's a criminal? No. I just think he's a man with a whole bunch of money and was doing crazy things. And was he physically using his power? I don't think he was physically using his power. I think he was just using his power mentally. And if you're not strong enough to walk away, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But you might feel a difference. Like I say, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. I'm gonna look a little sweaty. Look at my shirt all wrinkled. I'm leaving the gym, but I still had something on my mind. I had to get on my channel and talk about it. I'm sorry that I'm speaking a little fast because I had me a little pre-workout. I'm a little crunk right now, so I'm talking real fast like the Michael Machine Man. But like, subscribe, comment on my video, and tell me how y'all feel about it. Ain't y'all over this Puff Daddy trial? Man, get this over with, man. I'm tired of hearing about this trial and ain't nothing happening. I ain't seeing no real evidence, man. But you might disagree. You might be enjoying it. It might be like a Law and Order series or Tyler Perry movie to y'all, but it ain't to me. And I'm kind of tired, and I want to see what's going on. Show me some real evidence. You went in the guy's safe and you did all that, man. Show me some real evidence. But like, comment, subscribe on my video. Run of a Boss. I'm out.